year is 1910, and it's election year in the town of Flat City, Kansas. The new mayor is on the ballot this year. And even though the town is small, the campaigns have been brutal. Right now, there's a group in the town square gathered round to listen to Mr. John Ross make the case why he should be mayor.
And I tell you this, my fellow citizens, do not, I repeat, do not vote for Gerald Clayton. He is a snake, a cheat, a liar. Did you know he wants to tear down the orphanage, leaving our poor orphans out in the cold? Is that the kind of man you want to vote for? Or do you want someone concerned for your welfare and the welfare of our most vulnerable? If you want a taste of how much I will care for you, fellow citizens, mosey on right now to the saloon, because there is free lunch for anyone who wants it, paid for by friends of John Ross. Thank you, fellow citizens.
Mr. Ross? Mr. Ross?
Yes, my friend?
Did Mr. Clayton really say he was going to throw the orphans into the street?
Mark my words, that is just what he'll do. And we can't have a corrupt man like that as our mayor now, can we?
I guess not.
Of course not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk to the Gazette over there. Go get yourself some lunch, my young friend. And remember, when you go to the ballot box, vote your conscience. And I'm sure you'll agree your conscience won't allow you to vote for a terrible man like Gerald Clayton.
Thanks, Mr. Ross.
Ah, George, my fine fellow, I have something I wish to say to your readers.
Looks like there's a storm coming in. And indeed, a storm was coming. As Douglas made his way home later in the afternoon, the wind was whipping through the grass. Then, he saw something that made his heart stop. A tornado was coming straight in his direction. I have to make it inside into the storm cellar. Almost there. What's happening? The house is flying? Indeed, the house was flying. It had been picked up by the tornado and was now whirling inside the funnel. However, soon the house wasn't flying, but falling. Douglas, fortunately, was unhurt. He cautiously got up, then opened the front door. What in the world? Where am I? This isn't Kansas, that's for sure. It looks like some kind of village in a Brothers Grimm picture book. Why are the houses so small?
Well, if you look at us, you'll see why the houses are so small, at least compared to you.
I didn't see you there.
Forgive me. Let me introduce myself. I am the Munchie Mayor, and welcome to Munchieville.
How did I get here?
I don't know. Everything was normal, then suddenly a house dropped out of the sky. I think it crushed Nancy Nunu's petunias.
Sorry about that.
Not to worry. Everyone, come out and meet our visitor. Now, what's your name?
Oh, sorry. Douglas.
Well, Douglas, we are very glad you're here because your coming has been foretold.
Foretold! Yes, it has been foretold.
Foretold? By who?
By me.
Your Excellency, here is Douglas, our foreign visitor.
Welcome, Douglas. My name is Gawain the Wise. I'm a wizard, and I know all about you. You are the savior that comes from the sky to free the Munchies and Schmoz from oppression.
Schmoz?
Yes, you are in Schmoz.
I thought I was in Munchieville.
You are. Munchieville is a village in the country of Schmoz. Unfortunately, this is a difficult time. You see, several years ago, a man
who calls himself Mr. Davin, floated in on a balloon and built a golden city. He has proven to be a very wicked wizard. He has oppressed the Munchies and the citizens of Schmoz in the crudest ways and is now attempting to become Prime Minister. We are very concerned because if Mr. Davin succeeds, our way of life in Schmoz is over forever, and the land will be under the yoke of a despotic tyrant. Well, if Mr. Davin... You can stop with that now.
Okay, boss.
If Mr. Davin is so bad, why would he be made Prime Minister? Well, he has been spreading lies, fear, and making outrageous claims and promises and bribes to get people on his side. He is dangerously close to getting the support he needs, which is where you come in. Me? Yes. You see, if he fails to turn up when the delegates put it to a final vote, he cannot become Prime Minister. Unfortunately, none of us can get into the city to delay him, but you could. Why would he let me in?
You're a visitor from far away.
Precisely. Mr. Davin can't resist showing off his city and his chef's cooking. And that's when you'll do it. Do what?
Here.
What's this? A sleeping pill. You'll slip it into his drink, and it will knock him out long enough for him to miss the delegation.
Ahem.
Oh, yes. And that is one more vitally important thing. A healing herb, the most powerful in the land, is locked away in the Golden City. It can be used to cure Mrs. Mayor Munchie of her illness. You must bring this herb back to help her. I'd like to help, but I don't know where the city is or anything. And do you know how I can get back home?
Naturally. Dr. Smart, our brilliant scientist, would develop a way for you to get back.
And as far as getting to the city, you must follow the green street. I'm still not sure. Follow the green street. What? Where'd he go?
Oh, he does that all the time.
Well, once I get to this city, how am I going to find the herb?
Oh, that's easy. It can often be found in a blend called magical spice. Bring it here and Dr. Smart will make the curing potion. Please. Please! I beg of you!
All right, okay. Yes, I'll help.
Then there's not a moment to waste. Follow the green street.
Follow the green street.
So, Douglas went off on his way down the green street. He walked for a long time. Wonder how long this road is. Wait, what's that? What? Why is there a lamp standing in the middle of the woods?
Hello, is someone there?
Who said that?
Me. The lamp standing in front of you?
You're a talking lamp?
Do you see anyone else around here?
Well, no, but I've never seen a talking lamp.
Well, I wish I could see you. My light bulb was stolen and I can't see anything.
Who stole it?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Well, it looks like there are footprints leading away. And they're small footprints. Probably some kids playing a prank.
You aren't carrying any spare light bulbs, are you?
No. Maybe I can find it. I'll follow the footprints. They lead over to this tree. And there's a knothole. Oh, here's the bulb.
Did you find it?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I need to move on.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the Golden City.
You are? Me too. I'm applying for a job to be a lamp there.
Well, why don't we go together, since we're both going the same way?
Good idea.
The lamp and Douglas continued walking down the green street. They soon came upon a terrible sight. Oh no, that house is on fire!
Look at the upstairs window.
There's a ladder over there. I'm coming!
Quick! The ceiling's going to fall in!
I'm coming! Wait, you're a dog!
Thanks for noticing. Quick!
Okay, I'll carry you. There.
Thanks for saving me.
What happened?
Well, I was taking a nap, and then I woke up and heard strange voices outside. Then someone threw a torch through the window and the place was on fire.
Strange voices?
Yes, these strange, nasally, squeaky voices.
Look, there's some footprints in the flower beds. Small footprints. Just like whoever stole your light bulb.
There must be a gang of crazed children running around.
What am I going to do now? I don't have fire insurance.
You could come with us. We're going to the Golden City.
I've never been there. But I guess I might as well, since I don't have a house to live in.
Well then, let's not dawdle.
They walked and walked, and the green street kept going. Finally, they stopped to rest. Douglas and the dog ventured a little way off the path to find some water. They soon heard a stream, but before they reached it, they found themselves in a clearing. What happened here? It looks like there were tons of flowers here and they're all dead. Wait, do you hear that?
What?
I hear voices. They're coming from that way. Let's get closer.
I see Dr. Smart's potion worked brilliantly.
Yes, it killed all the blood flies. Now people will have to buy my special dye if they want their precious red clothes.
Since we've met our part of the deal, I trust you'll hold up yours.
Yes, I'll start tomorrow. It shouldn't be too difficult to get the villagers to support Gawain as Prime Minister.
Good. I have to return to Munchieville. We must prepare for our feast.
That's it.
What?
The voices I heard before my house caught on fire sounded similar to that weird-sounding person.
So the Munchies burned down your house and must have stolen Lamp's light bulb. That explains the small footprints.
But why would they do that?
I don't know. Let's find some water, then get out of here.
They found the stream, took a drink, and were soon on their way again. Douglas was doing a lot of thinking. Finally, the woods ended, and they found themselves at the gates of the Golden City.
Well, here we are. Welcome to the Golden City Resort.
Hello? Who goes there?
I'm Douglas, and
Oh yes, we've been expecting you.
you have.
When we saw the tornado starting up and then a house fall out of the sky, we figured you'd turn up soon.
What do you mean a tornado starting up?
Come in and we'll explain. The three of them went inside and soon found that the Golden City wasn't really a city at all. It was a massive resort. There was a huge golf course and hotels and stores. They were finally shown into a huge office, and out to meet them came Mr. Davin.
Hello, I'm Mr. Davin.
I'm Douglas. I think I know why you're here. I assume Gawain sent you saying I was a tyrant and he wants you to delay me in coming to the delegation?
How did you know that? Have you been spying on us?
No, this is par for the course with Gawain. He's been trying to take over Schmoz for years. I suppose he thought someone from the outside could help him, which is why they sent that tornado to bring you here. That's ridiculous. How could they send a tornado? Dr. Smart created a tornado machine. He is a genius. An evil genius, but a genius just the same. Why should we believe you? Well, to begin with, have you seen any evidence of anything Gawain or the Munchies have told you? Well, no. I would in fact hazard a guess you've seen things that lead in the opposite direction. Just because you heard their story first doesn't mean it's true. I guess so. So, what should I do now? I don't know what will happen if I go back to Munchieville, and I have no idea how to get home. Well, I have a little idea. It does involve some danger, but it's the only way that I can see.
Mr. Davin told Douglas his plan. After thinking it over, Douglas agreed. After having dinner, he set back off down the green street. The lamp and the dog stayed in the Golden City. As the sun was setting, Douglas found himself back in Munchieville.
Everyone, Douglas is returning!
Ah, you've returned. I trust the mission is completed.
Yes, it is.
And did you get the herb?
I did. Here.
Well, it seems all has ended well. I'm off to the council, and fortunately, we no longer have to worry about having that wicked Mr. Davin as Prime Minister.
How about me going home?
Oh yes, how could we forget? Allow me to introduce you to Dr. Smart. He has been working non-stop since you've been away on a way for you to get home.
Hello. How nice to meet you.
So, how am I supposed to get home?
Well, Dr. Smart created a tornado machine that will take you back. All you have to do is stand right here. And then we'll press the button and the tornado will take you home.
I don't think so.
What?
If I stand there, I'll be caught in your trap.
Trap? What trap?
I found out all about you. How the herb is actually a spice mixture that you use to season your victims after you turn them into soup, and then eat them at your feasts.
Well, congratulations, you found our secret. All right, Munchies. Grab him!
Well, as much as I'd like to stay, I must be off now. Ta-ta!
I wouldn't bother, because I didn't put the sleeping pills in Mr. Davin's drink.
What? You treacherous worm!
Well, he'll be history soon enough. Open the cauldron! Bring the spoons and the soup bowls.
Wait, what's that?
What? Where? Ha-ha! He escaped! Grab him, you fools!
Get away from my tornado machine. Don't you dare press that button.
Oh, you mean this one? The tornado sucked up all the munchies and Caleb, carrying them off never to be seen again. Douglas stood in the middle of the empty Munchieville. Ah, well, I got rid of them. Now let's just hope the next part of the plan works. Douglas went to the tornado machine and pressed the button. He ran into his house, and soon the tornado picked it up, finally setting it down in Kansas. Douglas headed towards the town to see if there was any other damage. On his way, he stopped at the town hall, where he made a very interesting discovery. When he got to the center of town, Mr. Ross was in the middle of another speech.
And I say, fellow citizens, we must stop the wicked Clayton from destroying our town and way of life as we know it.
Excuse me, Mr. Ross.
Ah, it's my young friend from earlier.
I have a question for you. Why are you tearing down the orphanage?
I beg your pardon?
I just found this paper that a big donor to your campaign is tearing down the orphanage to build a mansion, and magically some strings were pulled to make it happen. Strings pulled by you.
Pay no attention to this man. He's in the pay of the evil Clayton.
And why is Clayton so evil anyway? What's one thing he's done?
There are so many things I can't even think of them. I can't continue with these interruptions. That's all, fellow citizens. Vote for us, and that's all.
Needless to say, Mr. Ross lost the mayoral election in a landslide. And because of all the bad press, the order for the mansion was canceled. So the orphanage wasn't torn down after all. Douglas never got picked up by a tornado again, and he never forgot his adventure in the land of Schmoz.